Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Good Morning Britain bias row erupts as Ed Balls' migrant remarks leave fans turning off. Ed Balls was embroiled in a fresh bias row during Good Morning Britain as viewers complained about his link to the current government. Good Morning Britain presenter Ed Balls was inundated with backlash after viewers accused the ITV breakfast program of being biased during a debate about the government's crackdown on the small boats arriving in the UK. Ed and his co-host Susanna Reid were joined by Kevin Maguire and Andrew Pierce to discuss possible deterrence. This comes after the Home Secretary, Yvette Cooper, said the government are planning to make it harder for refugees to bring family members to the UK. During Monday's September 1 show, Ed claimed, even if the Rwanda scheme had worked, that was hundreds compared to the tens of thousands coming in. Blasting Labour's lack of action, the broadcaster added, in the end, unless there is a deterrent, then you're not going to turn this around, before questioning. And what is a deterrent that can work for a country like ours? Despite calling out the Labour politicians, viewers were unimpressed by the debate as Ed is married to Yvette Cooper. Taking to X, one fumed. Again, this debate would have more punch if the home sex husband wasn't one of the presenters. Another raged, turn the channel over and don't watch this biased lefty. As a third agreed, exactly, no way should he be presenting. He can't even read the autocue. Another viewer questioned, is it really unbiased having Ed Balls discussing this, especially after what his wife has said about the British people and what her and her department has done recently? The government and Ed Balls' wife are doing their utmost to keep the boats coming in, claimed one. As a sixth raged, how dare old Balls even discuss this terrible invasion of our country on live TV when his rotten wife is a massive part of the problem? Responding to Ed, Kevin Maguire stated, it is deportation if you're not a refugee or an asylum seeker. Pulling out of the UN Refugee Convention, pulling out of the European Convention on Human Rights isn't going to solve any of that. As Ed interjected, what about people from Afghanistan, Eritrea, Sudan, or from Iran? If you can't legally or morally send them back to countries where they are genuinely in fear of torture, Kevin interrupted, you accept them. You integrate them into society, and you accept that people from around the world flee torture and oppression, have a right to come here under international law, and should be welcomed. Meanwhile, Andrew argued, how do we even know where they're from? They shove their ID over the side of the dinghy. To which Kevin responded, it's not hard to question people if you're a skilled immigration officer and find out where somebody is from, and you ask them about the country. Interrupting the debate, Susanna issued a brutal verdict and chimed, the system is sluggish, gummed up, and broken.